Welcome to the video, guys. I am making this video at a very crucial time because a lot of students are going to appear for the NEET 2026 exam, and I'm pretty sure that there are tons of them who are currently stuck at a point, and the only question in their mind is that is it still possible to crack NEET 2026? So I'll be very honest with you guys, and I'll just not give you false motivation. So the first question, yes, it's still possible, but there are some conditions applied. Okay, so at least if you have completed your syllabus and at least you have done one revision. I'm not saying you should have completed the whole of the syllabus, like all the chapters, all the subjects and everything. I'm just saying ki if you have at least gone through your syllabus and have done a good revision in majority of the chapters, then it's obviously a big yes. And no, obviously it is not possible for those students who have not completed their syllabus, and other criteria around this will also not be applied, and it will be not possible to crack the exam from this point of time. So I'm just not talking about it. So we will proceed further. Like the next question comes is that if yes, then how it is going to be possible? So see, your goal should be securing a government seat. AIMS is not possible right now. If you are aspiring to get a seat in the AIMS or have some big central government medical colleges, then it's not possible, honestly speaking. So if I am talking about someone who is actually right now thinking to get a government seat, so looking after the cutoff trends in the last 2025 examination, I will just safe score will be around 550 to 580. So it's the most practical assumption I can make make this right now. So just to secure a score of 550 to 580, you just need to tick some boxes. Like what is the first objective you should look after? That bio is your main scoring subject, guys. Okay, so if you can't score in bio, it is it will be very difficult for you to conquer the exam. So first thing is bio. You need to score at least 340 in the bio, and there is no other shortcut for bio. You need to read each and every line of NCRT to get this number in bio. There is no other shortcut. I'll just not talk about anything. The next part comes is the physics. So most of the students actually feels the most toughest part of this exam is the physics. So I will just tell you guys that in the current situation, I will tell you to just focus on the 12th part. Okay, so why I am saying this, there is a practical approach. Just think, 12th part of the physics syllabus is mostly formula based, and it's very easy to remember that because there is no such conceptual things that you just need to memorize, and so that's why it's easy to get along with the 12th part. So I will just tell you to focus on the 12th part. Okay, and and even in the 12th part, if you see if something there is which is a little bit conceptual, and it's a little bit difficult to understand, so that is ray optics. And I would suggest, if you can't prepare ray optics or you don't understand ray optics, I can say you can leave ray optics, and instead ray optics, I would suggest you that you can at least try to do gravitation from the 11th part, because gravitation is kind of similar chapter which have similarity to electrostatics in your 12th, and if you have already done that, you will feel easy to do that also. So that is for physics. And chemistry, I would say chemistry you need to do at least 120 marks. And to do 120 marks, I would say there are some points you just need to be very careful about, like in inorganic, looking after the current syllabus of chemistry, I just do the coordination compounds and D and A block elements and the periodic table. Those are very tiny chapters and very easy chapters. Mostly you need to memorize things, okay, make pointers out of it and just remember the things, and you will be sorted, you know. For inorganic you can easily do 80% of the questions. Organic is something that actually students feel very difficult, because it's obviously organic is something that needs a lot of practice, but it's not the time to do all those practice. So I would just say play safe, guys. Okay, so see, there is a chapter called biomolecules in organic, which is also memorizing sort of thing, and you can just do it. So I'll tell you, just do the biomolecules well. And GOC, obviously GOC is a basic thing of organic chemistry, and as I am assuming that you guys already have completed your syllabus, you will have a good knowledge in GOC. And there are every year 2 to 3 questions, sometimes 4 questions comes out of GOC, and those are not like very difficult questions. Mostly IUPAC naming and all those sort of things comes. Sometimes questions are coming from resonance and resonating structure sort of things. So I would just say do the GOC part. And one more thing, that just do the name reactions, all the name reactions in the chemistry syllabus, just do that, because there will be a lot of question that is going to be framed from name reactions. Okay, and just do the name reaction, just from somehow just collect all the name reactions, write down on a paper and just remember those. Okay, that will be very much enough to do good in organic chemistry. And now I will talk about the physical part. Okay, see, physical part is something in the chemistry is a very easy. As you get over physical chemistry, I would suggest just do one thing. From internet, try to download a formula sheet for the physical chemistry. Okay, there are numerous formula sheets available in the internet. Just download one of them. Okay, and try to remember each one of the formula, and it should be very much fluent. Okay, you should at least remember each one of them. Either it doesn't matter you don't remember the concept, but you should remember the formula, because mostly formula based questions come from physical chemistry. So, and there are some chapters you just need to focus a little bit more, that is chemical bonding, atomic structures, solution, and electrochemistry. These are the chapters from where every year questions comes, and they are not that much difficult questions, and it will be mostly easy and mostly formula driven. So if you just focus on these chapters, there will be a lot of question that is going to be framed in NEET 2026. Okay, and now I will come to the question practice part. Okay, so there is not a lot of time left, so I will suggest just do the PIQs. Okay, that is enough for you right now, and try to remember the concepts. Okay, try to just do the last 5 years PIQ, and just try to remember the process when you are solving the PIQs. Just try to remember the process. Okay, that will be very much enough. And the mock test, you just need to give mock test every day from now on. Okay.